We loved our budget-friendly air compressor from the guys at OPENROAD so much that when they offered to send us one of their new Panther Series winches, we couldn't say no. So today, we're gonna be installing this 13,000 pound capacity synthetic rope winch on a Jeep Wrangler. Hey guys, when you go onto OPENROAD, you're gonna see that they have many various styles of winch. So they've got pretty much everything to fit your needs. The version that we went is the brand new series. It's gonna be a 13,000 pound capacity. And you can see it's got that kind of more ergonomic look to it. They've also got some cool bright colored ones like red if you're looking to match your rig. So right off the bat, what do we got?
Oh, we got some instructions. Hell, we don't need
those. Oh, we do need those. And it had decals. You just threw a perfectly good decal, Jason.
So that's what the people that buy rope racks apparently.
So we've got a winch hook. We've got,
nice.
We got some bolts.
All right, and a cool little decal. We know
that. Hey, I do like the decal. It's actually not bad.
Oh, that's a little joystick.
All right, so you've got a wired winch controller, and I think this thing actually has wireless controllers as well. If they didn't come with it, we can purchase them. I'm hoping they're in the box in there, so we'll just have to see. All right.
Bam! Look at that.
Did they put a hat in there? Yeah, so we do have wireless.
Oh, there we go.
So look, guys, you also get a wireless. You don't have to purchase that separately. So that's super handy to me. And I like that one is so small. Mine is big, so it barely fits in my glove box.
That's what she
said. All right, so we've got our top mount with all of our wires. You get a hat.
That's awesome.
All right, so we're probably gonna, yeah, you get two in case you lose one. And you get your fair lead.
And a fair lead, all right.
All right, guys, when it comes to mounting this winch, they give you all the hardware, and it's actually pretty neat. So you get these little square nuts, and these nuts are gonna, if he flips that over, these nuts, go ahead and I'll let you put that nut in.
Put it in right there.
So it just slides as soon as he moves his arm right in to these holes. And so there's one on each. So now these bolts are just going to run up from the bottom side.
Yeah, they're gonna go from here up in there. I'm gonna test it real quick. Yep,
just like that.
All right,
so then it's pretty straightforward.
Theoretically, it should
just sit right there. You need to make sure you have the face the right way. Wouldn't it suck to put this thing on backwards?
Yeah.
All right,
so now.
So he's already got the holes in his bumper. His bumper is ready for this. And that winch just sits nice in there.
It's looking like a look.
All right, so now Jason does have the fun job of trying to line up these holes. Once you get it lined up, you're just gonna run these bolts in from the bottom. And the way the nuts go into the winch, they'll keep those nuts from turning. All right, guys, so the mounting portion of it was easy. Now we're getting to the meat of it. So Jason, you've been looking over the instructions for wiring this thing up. Do they seem like they cover everything basically well?
Yep, so yeah, if you actually read the instructions. They will tell you exactly where all of this stuff goes. So what you want to do is, these short three,
yep,
they're very easy.
Oh yeah,
red to red, yellow to yellow, black to black, okay?
Perfect.
Then this one goes on the bottom side here.
Got a little terminal on the bottom there.
Along with this one that will go under and up to your battery.
Nice.
And then they give you another one, this one that will go under and up to your battery.
Perfect. That sounds easy.
So we're gonna do that.
Let's hope it is. All right, Jason, so you got the top there. How does it actually mount to the...
So to mount this, you see they've got these little clips here.
Yep.
You point this to you.
Yep.
And you just slide it over.
Ah, so those front hooks go under.
And then
you've got those screws in the back to tighten it down.
Yep.
So what's cool about that, guys, is that makes it easy to relocate this thing if you're running an application where you can't have this sticking up, or a lot of people don't like it blocking their airflow, so you can relocate the box.
Yeah.
So that's pretty neat. 9/16, they're using standard, not metric.
Standard.
That is awesome.
That's amazing.
And guys, I'll tell you what, I became a believer in these budget winches. after I got my Harbor Freight winch. Like I said, they're all being made in the same place. I think this winch comes in around $400 for a 13,000 pound winch.
That's absolutely amazing.
I watched a video where they broke the inside of it down, and you're looking at the same thing that you get in everybody else's.
Love it.
Except you get 2 wireless controllers and a wired controller. And so once you get it hooked up, you've got these nice little waterproof covers to kind of keep the dirt and debris out of it. All right, guys, we just got the little one on the bottom, and then we'll run this stuff to the battery, and that should be it, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, so now we take that little one. What are we going to do with it?
We'll put this little one on the bottom.
Yep, that bottom terminal.
And then we're going to run that along with this all the way to the negative terminal on the battery.
All right, sounds like a plan. So that little wire you can see is ran right across the back, and now he is screwing it to the bottom. So what we have learned is, from this experience, you should probably go ahead and put the top on and connect all your wires before you mount the winch to the bumper. That would have probably been the smartest thing. So don't do as we do, do as we say.
Right.
Go ahead and mount all that shit.
We're here to screw it up before you do.
So now we're just going to attach the large black lead for the ground, and that's going to go straight up to the battery. All right, guys, off camera, he threw in the towel. We're unbolting the winch and hooking up the wires and then bolting the winch back up. So again, that's the order that you should do this in.
Right.
The instructions may have said that. I don't know if Jason skipped that part.
I probably did.
He probably did. All right, with the winch unbolted and moved, you can see how that bottom terminal is. Super easy now. All right, so that's in.
Yep.
So what we're also gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and mount the fair lead. He's gonna move that winch out of the way. We're gonna go ahead and mount the fair lead because there's some bolts that you run in for that. So we don't wanna have any more clearance issues or hard to get to issues. So we're gonna move the winch out of the way, put the fair lead in. Guys, so one of the things that I honestly feel like is the first time I've ever seen this, when it comes to this fair lead, these guys have added, it's right there. These guys have added this bolt that you'll actually put on your fair lead, and guess what? That's where you hook your hook. Your hook hangs right there. You don't have to worry about looping it through and sticking it through a D-ring like you always see. So I just think that's a simple, easy thing that OPENROAD really did well to give you a place to put that. So way to go, OPENROAD. That was some outside of the box thinking.
100%.
You made sure OPENROAD's not upside down, right?
I did.
Yeah, you had to check. You didn't know. You was like, I gotta check that. All right, so yeah, it looks kind of cool on there. Just a little hook. So guys, it's a 5/16 Allen. The phone takes a second to start recording. All right, guys, we've got the wires hooked up. We've got the fair lead on. We've got the rope through the fair lead. So all it is now is hooking it to the battery. Should be easy peasy.
Yes, sir.
So they give you some lock washers and regular washers to put on these bolts as you're mounting it. That is also something we didn't do in the first part. So now that we're doing it correctly, there you go, guys. There you go. So guys, what he's doing is using a smaller wire to help snake these big ones up through the engine bay where he needs it.
It's coming?
Yeah, it's up. All right.
All right, go ahead and pull it up tight.
Better? All right. So we've got that pulled through. Now we're just going to be hooking it to the battery. All right, guys, we've got our power, we've got our ground. Now we need to turn this thing on, see if it's got any power, and then we'll really use it. We'll hook it to the Jeep and let it pull itself up the driveway. All right.
So we can disengage it.
All right.
We can pull it out a little bit.
Nice.
Put it back in. We need to put our little D-ring on it.
All right. And so that's how that hangs. And of course he'd run that rope in a little further. But let's just see it power on now. So his hook is over here. We'll try it with the cord first, and then we'll see how you use it with the wireless remote. So he was struggling to hook this up, and the reason is because there's a little indentation there, and you line it up with that indentation. So it only goes on one way, but I like that because at least you know when you're hooking it up correctly.
Yeah, it won't go on but one way. So
Yep.
there it goes.
All right. All right, guys.
We got power.
Nice. So that was easy peasy. Let's see how one of these work. I wonder if they come with batteries. So you've got a button here, and I'm imagining you hold the button down until the light comes on. And maybe. Wow, that is super quick and super easy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super jealous with this little controller. This is something you can keep in your hand. You can throw in your cup holder on the trail. You don't have to put it in your dash or hide it under a seat or something like that. I'm really angry that my winch and Kim's super expensive Warren winch didn't come with something as convenient as this. Not only did it come with one, it came with two. So that is awesome. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do, just as a little test, we're going to run the line out and hook it to Lagatha. Once we do that, we're just gonna let the wireless remote, he's gonna put himself in neutral, and we're just gonna let it pull him up the driveway just to see it pull the weight of the Jeep. All right, got it good and tight. So now I'm gonna get out of the danger zone. Nice. That wireless remote is cool. All right, I think that's good. So guys, it works, it looks fantastic, easy to install, and the best part of all, it doesn't break the bank, guys. So, while it's gonna work for now, he's probably gonna change that hook out. When I was ordering the winch from OPENROAD, they also have other things like ropes, tow straps, tree savers. So I took the liberty to order a tree saver as well. So this one is, I think, 8 foot long. It's got a 30,000 pound brake strength. So super pumped to have that. Look, man, it's got some nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right, so it's got a strap to help haul it, so it's not taking up tons of space. But then it's also got that nice neoprene protector there. So, and it's got a couple of them, yeah. Nice. So these are great when you're out there and you don't want to damage the wildlife. Yeah, that thing is a beast.
Dude, that's awesome. 4
inches wide. You've got neoprene on both sides with the OPENROAD. And this thing was actually very, very affordable. I think it was around 30 bucks, guys. With a 30,000 pound brake strength, you can't beat that. So go check them out. It's got a nice little carry strap, so it's not falling everywhere in your Jeep. Look at you, you put it in there just like it came out, Jason.
I know, right?
All right, guys, so that was the install of the OPENROAD 13,000 pound synthetic rope winch. Honestly, I think it was easy as hell. Super easy, super straightforward. Everything went smooth, it works. You've got 2 wireless controls and a wire control, so you've got some redundancy if something fails. Got no complaints. We'll keep you posted on how this thing holds up. Jason does do some off-roading with fully mission capable on occasion, so I know he's gonna get a chance to put it to use.